Hello friends, today we're doing a build that I bought completely from microcenter. It was $166.62 and that includes keycap, switches, and lube. Here we are at my local microcenter and I brought my friend along who's more than enthused to be there.
Aren't you so glad that you came with me?
No.
Upon entering, you can almost smell the thermal paste and desperation. I beelined it over to the keyboard aisle, which was packed with a ton of different keyboards by a ton of different companies. But I was sad to say that I really only found a barebone keyboard by Glorious. I think it's so cool that Glorious is making keyboards more accessible. In a locked glass case, that's where you could find all of the switches and the keycaps, and surprise, surprise, they were really only by Glorious. My microcenter haul ended up being a Glorious haul. I wanted something a little bit more budget friendly. I went with the GMMK Compact. I also picked up some Glorious Panda switches and G-lube. And lastly, I picked up some Aurora mechanical keycaps, which are basically pudding keycaps. Now let's talk about this G-lube. I am not the biggest fan. It's incredibly thick compared to the Cryotox, which for me caused inconsistency in the lube of my switches. So if you have the patience, the money, and the time, I recommend just getting the Cryotox. The GMMK Compact is a 60% board for only $60, so that's $1 for every percent. It also is full RGB, hot swappable, and USB-C. Included in the box is a switch puller, 2 Glorious branded keycaps, another switch puller with extra feet, and a USB-C cable. It comes pre-assembled, so all you really have to do is pop the switches and keycaps on and you are ready to go. But I wanted to look into this keyboard to see if it came pre-modded at all. So I opened her up and boy was I surprised by what I found. She has case foam, extra weight in the bottom, and you can just barely see it, but there's foam between the PCB and the top plate. I am really pleasantly surprised by how many modifications this keyboard already has. And since this is a budget build, I decided that I wouldn't do any additional modifications to it, and instead, after lubing the switches, I just put them in. Now for the last touch, we're going to put on the keycaps. If you think this keyboard deserves more mods, comment below which mods you would like to see. After slapping on those keycaps, you have a fully completed keyboard. Overall, I really like this keyboard. I think that for a keyboard that is just basic stock that you can buy from the store right now, this very second, this is great. Like if you're looking to get yourself a gaming keyboard or a work keyboard that you just want to slap some of your switches in and just type on right away, this is the keyboard for you.